going to be dip glazing our mugs, and the first thing you need to do is to wipe off your mug. Remind me why I'm doing this.
To get the dust off.
Exactly. Perfect. All right. We have the different glazes that you can pick from, the different dip glazes here. And you'll see that some of the tiles have two different colors. That shows you what the color when they're mixed will make. And so you're going to select whatever colors you want, and you're going to see that they're under here and that they're numbered. And I have a drill. The drill just lives under here. If the battery dies, just let me know. But you're going to mix up these glazes. If you're the first class of the day, you got to mix them pretty well, okay? And you are the first class of the day. So something you need to be aware of. If I mix this one, can I just use this mixer without washing it and put it straight into the red wine? No, I have to wash it. So you're going to mix up your colors. And then I'm going to mix up the red wine. So I need to wash this guy. Something you also need to know is we also have stir sticks. So if you don't want to use the mixer, you can use a stir stick to stir this up. But I wouldn't suggest using a stir stick if you're the first class of the day. Why not? Yeah, it's not going to mix it as well, okay? Color. Now keep in mind, if you didn't add texture to yours, you should think about how you're going to make the glazing interesting. But if I just wanted one color, I can either use these little like clasps, which are just under the slab roller, or you can just put your hand in. So I actually prefer to just put my hand in. So I'm going to go all the way in, and I'm going to hold it for 3 seconds. Any more than that, it's going to make it way too thick on here. So how long are you going to dip this for?
3 seconds.
All right, so I'm going to put this in, and because I want the whole thing dipped, I'm going to go in sideways. So 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Now the bottom has glaze on it. So I'm going to wait until it's totally dry, and I'm going to show you how you're going to wipe that off so it's nice and even. If you want to do 2 different colors, you need to get a cup, and you're going to do your first color first. So we want white on the inside.
Yep.
So I take the white, or in this case the coconut, and I'm just going to pour the glaze on the inside.
Wait, but what about the 3 seconds?
Does it matter on the inside?
No.
Why would it not matter on the inside?
It'll just melt back into the inside.
Yeah, is it going to melt onto the kiln shelf?
No.
No. Okay, so if you want to, you can wipe off any excess. And now I'm ready to dip this into the other color. You want to make sure this is dry on the inside first, otherwise you'll contaminate the glaze. And what's important is you're going to hold this directly upside down because you need to trap a little air pocket. With that air in there, no other glaze will get inside it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this in here, trapping like an air pocket. I dip it all the way down. 1, 2, 3. All right. You'll notice on the inside that there's no glaze.
Magic.
Right? Now you can do cool things if you wanted to. You can dip. Let's say I wanted to dip my lip rim with a different color on this guy, I could just do that. What you never want to do is do any dipping that goes past, like a double dipping that goes past halfway of the mug. Because this is a high fire glaze and it's going to melt quite a lot. That if it's very heavy and very thick with glaze, it's going to come running all the way down. A way that you can check to see if your glaze is not too thick is what I call the fingernail test. If you just push your little fingernail in and you just see a small little divot, you're good. If it kind of chips and it's very thick, you know that it's too thick and you kind of have to start again. So the problem is I have like fingerprint marks here where I was holding it. So you always want to make sure to just paint over those. And I also have the bottom that needs to be wiped off. Otherwise, this is going to fuse to the kiln shelf. So if you take a damp sponge and you put it on a flat surface, if you just hold your mug and you run over the sponge, it removes that perfect amount of the quarter inch up the side. So this is now ready to go. This can be fired.